New court documents are revealing tonight that a murder in Pueblo may have been a case of mistaken identity.
We're following up on the case, which we first told you about in late May. KRDO News Channel 13's Mallory Anderson joins us live from the Pueblo Justice Plaza after digging through the extensive report on Tyler Mitchell. Mallory.
Pueblo police believe Tyler Mitchell, who is now charged with first-degree murder, thought the victim was someone who had turned him in for a previous crime. New details paint the picture of how a seemingly normal night turned deadly, with the violence being allegedly fueled by 100 proof vodka. 25 pages worth of court documents obtained by KRDO detail how a night of partying between new friends in Pueblo suddenly erupted into violence. Police say sometime between late May 27th and the early morning hours of the 28th, 33-year-old Tyler Mitchell shot and killed 33-year-old Chelsea Longshore. Interviews by police allege that a friend of Mitchell's brought Longshore to the mobile home that Mitchell shared with his wife. That friend having met Longshore in Canyon City just days before. The friend said that he and Mitchell were drinking 100 proof vodka, something the suspect told police he does every single day. But about an hour into that get-together, something turned in Mitchell. He asked Chelsea Longshore if her name was Colette. Mitchell's wife says a woman named Colette had previously reported him to police for shooting a gun in the air, leading to his arrest. Longshore insisted her name was Chelsea, but 30 minutes later, Mitchell asked his friend again if she was the woman who snitched on him. Mitchell's wife says that's when he stood up and shot Longshore. An autopsy shows Longshore was killed by a gunshot wound to the head. Soon after the shooting, Mitchell and his wife fled east, almost making it to the town of Fowler before his car ran out of gas. His wife told police she was taken against her will, and after he passed out inside a motel room at the Fowler Inn, she hopped buses before taking a train to her parents' home in Kansas. After Mitchell's wife fled, the manager of the Fowler Inn told police that the suspect was, quote, going crazy, drinking copious amounts of alcohol and even drinking hand sanitizer. The manager called police and he was taken to a hospital, which is how police were ultimately able to catch up to him. Mitchell maintains his innocence despite knowing exactly where Longshore was shot and what weapon was used. Reporting live in Pueblo, Mallory Anderson, KRDO News Channel 13.